Hey there, this is Jacques from Heroes and Legends. Welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. As always, we're going to talk about the cards that were hot and cold this week in both Standard and Modern. So let's talk about Standard first. Huge impacts, obviously, in Standard with the release of Oath of the Gatewatch, and a lot of players are now speculating over what the new metagame in Standard is going to look like. Now, here's the thing. We're going to know more in a couple weeks, especially once we see some of the major tournaments take place this weekend, next weekend. The metagame will start to take shape, and some of these prices may shift again, so keep that in mind when making purchases. But having said that, let's see what's going on in Standard, and we're going to look at the top 5 cards that lost value this week. Now, a lot of these cards aren't necessarily bad cards or losers by any means. They did, however, maybe had a little bit of an inflated price during the pre-release season, and they're starting to settle into what their natural price should be in a lot of cases. Coming in at number 5 is Linvala the Preserver. She lost $1.83, bringing her down to $5.38. Number 4 is Kozilek the Great Distortion, losing $1.84 to $17.30. Chandra Flamecaller has lost $2.11, bringing her down to $10.09. Nissa Voice of Zendikar lost $2.24, going down to $17. And finally, Kozilek's Return, losing $5.29, bringing it down to $19.05. Might be a good time to start thinking about picking up copies of this one. Alright, let's look at the top 5 Standard cards that have gained value this week. Coming in at number 5 is Monastery Mentor, going up $1 to $21.03. Goblin Dark Dwellers, increasing $1.45 to $4.17. Pia and Kiran Nalar, going up $1.81 to $4.76. Thought-Knot Seer, going up $2.88 to $14.39. And finally, Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, going up $3.14 to $30. Now let's take a look at Modern, and a few things obviously going on in Modern. We have the big announcement this week that Splinter Twin and Summer Bloom will be banned from the format going forward. So this results in a lot of players trying to rethink the metagame, and again, prices are going to shift. Players who were playing those decks may now have to invest into another deck, so you're going to see that affecting the market as well. On top of that, the Modern market was already super hot, as you've been watching over the last few weeks. Cards have already just been burning up, just spiking, and a lot of speculators are getting into the Modern market as well, causing more price shifts. An already volatile market is getting more volatile with these changes, and of course we have a Pro Tour coming up. So again, these prices could shift once people see how the new metagame is starting to form. So having said that, let's look at the top 5 Modern cards that have lost value this week, and much like Standard, these are not losers or bad cards. These are simply cards that have recently spiked and are now starting to come down at least a little bit. Number 5 is Scalding Tarn, and it's still high at $99.99, losing $1.73. Number 4 is Splinter Twin. This is the Modern Masters 2015 version. The Rise of the Eldrazi version performed very similarly, but just missed the top 5. This one lost $1.96, bringing it down to $10.04. Number 3 is Tooth and Nail, losing $1.96 to $20.49. Number 2 is Greater Oromancy, losing $2.68 to $17.04. And finally, number 1 is Spellskite. This is the new Pyrexia version, losing $2.97 to $36.02. Alright, so let's look at the top 5 Modern cards that have gained value this week. Coming at number 5 is Raging Ravine, going up $7.26 to $17.99. Number 4 is Tendo Icebridge, doubling in price by increasing $10.03 to $20. Fulminator Mage, the Modern Masters 2015 version, going up $10.79, bringing it to $35.04, and the Shadowmoor version going up $12.35 to $37.99. Number 2 is Crucible of Worlds. This in particular is the 10th edition version, going up $14.58, bringing it to $70.77. And finally, number 1 is Flagstones of Trocaire, which just went up $15.82, bringing it up to $29. So those are the Modern cards. And that is the market watch for the week. My advice currently is just stay really close to the market. Some of these huge spikes are not going to last real long. Cards will start coming down. They might not come down to the point they were at prior to the spike, but after a spike, the tendency of these cards is to start declining. So if you did miss something that you want to pick up, watch the market closely, give it a week or two, see if you can get a better value by picking up those cards than you can get today. Having said that, hey, as always, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day.
Hey, thanks as always for watching. This video, like all my videos, was made possible by the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Even a donation of $1 helps me to keep growing this community and creating better quality videos for all of you. Check out our Patreon page for exclusive giveaways and future goals for the channel. If you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the MTG news, spoilers, set reviews, product openings, or finance videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a good day.